has mastered the no-look pass.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Howard. She's guarded by Plum. Parker. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. In a survey of WNBA general managers, Chelsea Gray was voted the assist maker with the most flair. And they're not wrong.
One of the most exciting players in the league. Just a fantastic point guard.
From deep. Rebound by the Aces. Wilson outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Drills it from outside.
Oh, how about that one right there? The rare three from A'ja Wilson. But she hit that with ease.
Howard, she's guarded by Wilson.
Excellent interior D right there to force the miss.
Yeah, and unlike you, Tim, her defensive ability is a huge factor. No doubt about it.
Here's Stokes. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
And those points all start with Gray. The tremendous feed, the unselfishness of the All-Star.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Hillman. The shot, no good. The Aces go the other way with it. Puts one up from 19. The bank shot, no good.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
Now here's Wheeler. Now Hillman. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Ryan Howard. Kept alive by Atlanta. Parker got it for her 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Ferociously rips down boards. Parker has an extra gear she taps into when crashing the glass.
Bangs home the trifecta.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Gray defending. And it's blocked by Kia Stokes. Pass to Gray. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Well, you want to run point in this league, you need to know where everyone on the court is. Great awareness by Plum leads to an easy hoop.
Now here's Wheeler. Gray defending. Here's Parker. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Gray with it. Pass to Stokes. Over Parker.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Atlanta, 14.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as she gains it at the buzzer.
Cool and collected and just didn't rush it at all.
You said that.
The baskets coming early and often in the first quarter. Aces ahead, leading by 6. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
They've come out of the gate strong and put in a solid first quarter.
A lot of good looks for them on offense so far. Just quality shots.
The Aces leading.
Before the 2021 season, the Dream had an ownership change. A welcome fresh start for Atlanta.
Gray, no good. Outside Howard. And it's rejected. Pass to Hamby. Over Parker. And she can't bank that one in. And interestingly enough, an ex-player is part of the new ownership group in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to see more of going forward. Former players getting a chance to own teams. I think it would help the communication between the current roster and management.
You just love a player like her. She's been the floor general at the offensive end.
She has been on it today, just doing a great job of keeping that ball moving.
Well, you don't have to start to make a major impact on a game. And you know who's a great example of this? De'Erica Hamby, named an All-Star in 2021 without starting a single game.
Outside. And here is Wallace. Hamby grabs the miss.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
And with De'Erica Hamby, whether she's starting or coming off the bench, she's a great player.
Hamby winning back-to-back Sixth Player of the Year awards, a very good three-point shooter. We've also seen her be effective when she's in the starting lineup as well.
Outside, Parker.
Las Vegas foul call. Rupert. First person. First team foul. In for your Atlanta dream, Beatrice Montpremier. Las Vegas calls timeout. Get loud for your Atlanta dancers.
Aces making a change here. Here's Wallace. She's guarded by Williams. Puts it up from 12. Wallace misses.
Worked herself into a good area close to the bucket. That's the look she wanted.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Great to see Williams play assertive inside. This attitude is what helps her capitalize from there.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Vaughn, she's covered by Hamby. Picked away. Fires at the elbow. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
To the inside. And Montpremier gets to go. All right, I've got a question for the both of you in terms of team building. Would you rather build around one star and then have a, more of a collective of solid role players? Or would you go with the big 3 type model where you're filling out the rest of your roster with more veteran minimum contracts?
Well, I think anytime you're really going for it, you need multiple stars to win a title. And to me, it's just much easier to fill the roster when you have a couple all-stars to plug in around.
And I'm on the other camp. I like having that one franchise player. Construct your entire roster around them. That way, if something goes wrong, you have some roster flexibility.
Well, for some players, it just takes a few seasons to find their footing in the WNBA. Take Cheyenne Parker, for example. During her first 3 years, she never averaged more than 4 points per game.
And in 2018, Cheyenne Parker made a giant leap in what was her 4th year in the league.
Oh, Parker's scoring more than double to 10 per game. The key for her, that bump has been a permanent one, becoming a consistent scoring threat for her teams.
Shot clock at 5. She's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Outside Wheeler. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Parker. The dream again can't hit. And beat out low. Makes it off the glass.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
And so here's Atlanta, trailing by 13. Here's Wheeler. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you're waiting for her to miss when she's that open, you're going to be waiting a very long time.
Timeout called the Aces.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting. And it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Three-pointer, Jackie Young sinks the triple.
That's the product of hard work. Young has turned herself into a knockdown three-point shooter.
Outside Howard. Back to Wheeler. Rebound by the Aces.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Since moving to Sin City in 2018, the Aces have transformed themselves into one of the WNBA's premier destinations. And I think a lot of it has to do with their newly remodeled home arena.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream. Here's Wheeler. All alone. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray.
That is such a low percentage shot.
She's got to remember that she has 4 teammates out there with her. She doesn't need to do it all by herself.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
A big-time offensive talent who can score points from all over the floor. Gray can punish defenses from deep.
Outside Howard fires the three. Another miss by Erica Wheeler. And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Plum can't hit. Outside Howard. Outside Wheeler. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Gray. Fast break, Las Vegas. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
An extremely fluid offensive player. Defenses have to respect Gray's ability to put the ball in the basket.
And this is her first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A dead-eye outside shooter. Gray's confidence on the offensive end is what makes her so dangerous.
That's the end of the
And through one half, it hasn't even been
Your
close.
Atlanta Dream, 22. The Las Vegas Aces, 39.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your...
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. What can you say? Parker, just an impressive effort here today.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. Young, guarded by Howard. Wilson, that falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Yeah, Young is such an effective ball handler, spots the wide open shooter and passes the rock.
Woo! Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Little icing on the cake right there. Makes me hungry. Anyways, putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
She's guarded by Plum. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. She can't get it to go. So Las Vegas will take it the other way.
A'ja Wilson's had some fantastic years in the WNBA, but 2020, it sticks out. A'ja capturing the MVP award during just her third year in the league.
And that 2020 MVP season for A'ja Wilson, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, finishing first in the WNBA in blocks and second in scoring. But what was maybe most impressive was how Wilson was the leader for the Aces. Las Vegas had an 18-4 record, which was the best in the Bradenton bubble.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. Another three for Las Vegas.
Well, over the course of her career, Plum's three-point percentage has significantly increased.
The 9-foot shot, and she gets a jumper to drop.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
And the Aces with possession. Pass to Stokes. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Here's Gray. Shoots over Wheeler. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. The D got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
She's guarded by Plum. Now Parker. 12 points for her. From 18 feet away. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
Does all the little things that pay off in big ways. Parker is so easy to root for.
Pass to Stokes. From deep. The rebound by Hillman.
Now, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Wheeler. Unloads from 13 feet. Stokes with the rebound. And the Aces with possession. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Young. Takes the three. Cans it from downtown.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now Wheeler. In the WNBA, free agency has become much more important over the last few years.
Yeah, Blake, I mean, take Candace Parker's move from L.A. to Chicago. She signed to the Sky in 2021, and Candace was key in Chicago winning their first ever WNBA championship. We are seeing, over the last couple years, as you said, more impact signings.
And that's great for the league because the offseason has just become so interesting. And I like to see star players getting to choose where they go. It makes the league really exciting.
Both teams will make substitutions. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Wilson outside. And she makes good on the layup.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads-up basketball helps her find the open player.
Pass to Wallace. Now here's McDonald. And a foul on Gray.
Chelsea Gray.
That's foul number 2 for her.
Personal foul. Second team foul. In for your Atlanta Dream, Caldwell.
And so here's Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Left side, McDonald. Mom Premier can't hit.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
And the shot goes in.
Well, you might be surprised by Williams' court vision, but she isn't. She knows she can make sharp passes offensively. Well, growing up in Columbia, South Carolina, A'ja Wilson ended up playing for her hometown college and brought them their first women's basketball national title.
From deep three-point. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And in Columbia, South Carolina, A'ja Wilson is already a legend.
A bronze statue up of Wilson at her hometown school. But it's about more than basketball. It's about Wilson's charitable foundation, A'ja's business endeavors, a role model in her home state of South Carolina.
And the Aces with possession. 22 was their biggest lead. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free
First
throw.
personal foul, team's first.
Foul.
First team foul.
And she makes the first.
Shooting.
Well, in terms of Atlanta, the future of this franchise has to be Rhyne Howard, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft. Howard is a dynamic player.
Knocks it loose. Outside Howard. Outside McDonald. Just 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Kept alive. Hillman. And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up 2.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
And here's Gray. 7 points in the game. Amby outside. Second shot opportunity. It's a deflection. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Aces ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her. Not something that the majority of them possess.
And we welcome you back as we get going into the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Pass to Wheeler. Howard, guarded by Young. Down low. Parker, good.
An intimidating physical presence. Parker is at her strongest playing inside.
Here's Plum. Now here's Hamby. Back to Williams. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
A difficult situation for Atlanta. Inside, here's Parker. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
Well, that's a strong finish for a player who is no stranger to physical play. Parker is not afraid to get her elbows dirty at either end.
On the wing, Raquana Williams for 3. And the Aces, another 3.
And they are just killing them with the 3-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
And Hamby over to help. McDonald. She's guarded by Williams. From outside the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, if she's hitting from 3, McDonald becomes an impossible matchup for whoever gets her assignment.
Outside Young. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt right there.
Las Vegas
and the foul on Williams.
Raquana
That is her
Williams.
first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first. First team foul.
To the paint. Parker. It drops. That's her ninth field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. On the wing, Raquana Williams. Guarded by McDonald. Pass to Stokes. Kicks it out to Plum. Launches a three. Another three for Las Vegas.
And this is the mindset Plum has to possess, because when she buries quick shots, it gets her going.
And here's Hillman. Outside McDonald. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Young. Right side Plum. Outside Young. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Dream.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter.
Las Vegas foul.
Foul on Gray.
Chelsea Gray.
That is her third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Pass to McDonald. Knocked away. Stolen by Plum.
And that steal, add that to the list of things they've done right tonight. It's been a dominant performance at both ends.
Flashy handles from Young, certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
And no lack of aggression on that move. That's good enough for the 2K drive. Outside Wheeler. Pass to McDonald. Howard with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Now here's Plum. She's tightly guarded. And the ball out of play. The Dream will have.
Substitution on the court.
And Atlanta has possession. That's tipped. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Wheeler can't get it to go.
And terrific defense at the rim got right in her path.
And you know they'll be worrying about her next time they take it inside, too. And really, that's what great defenders will do to you.
She has some impressive moves in her collection. That's a good one, but really, it's one
call
of many.
And the Dream call time here.
Incredibly, the Las Vegas franchise won 3 straight draft lotteries from 2017 to 2019. The Aces got the first overall pick, and you talk about luck.
Let's keep it going, fans. Your Atlanta answers.
Here's Wheeler.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Parker. 5 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And the Aces made the most of those 3 #1 overall picks.
Well, you got Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, really good WNBA players in their own right. But the big jackpot for Vegas was future MVP Asia Wilson. The 2018 pick is a player that you can really build a team around. And Las Vegas has done exactly that.
Teardrop shot. Yep. Counted.
That's a clever shot by Howard.
Now Colson. From deep. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
Atlanta Dream ball.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Wallace. Outside Hayes. Pass to Durr. Wallace. Tipped away. And here we go. Here's Bell. She gets that one.
Kirsten Bell.
That's the easiest fast break opportunity an offense gets, off a steal.
Exactly. The defense with no chance to get back.
Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they're not finished yet.
Sydney
They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Pass to Durr. Back to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Count it.
Now, this had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
Atlanta Dream Ball. Substitution on the court.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. What's your take, guys?
I'm not sure why they've called a timeout this late. The game is pretty much over.
I think they're just taking a few extra seconds to enjoy the win.
T-shirt.
And a foul on Gray. That's her 4th foul of the contest.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Aces foul. Asia Wilson. 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And the first one falls for her.
Tiffany Hayes. 2 shots.
And that's good as she hits both shots. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. They never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled to this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
La fiesta no se acaba, se escuchan de algunas son la voz del rucón. No para de las más caras. Ruque llega el balillón, el ruco es de familia. Versace siempre su envidia, los haters llenos de envidia, no creen eso de la Biblia. Me gusta andar por la sierra, crecí entre los matorrales y aprendí a sacar las cuentas nomás con tanto costales. Me gusta burlar las leyes. No queda ni vallas, yo no respeto la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al truco siempre lo guachan y saga. Sígala, con juegos, no se nada, ya saben aquí quién manda porque hemos bien prendido en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan del cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que, rapopón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, nomás huecha el rucón.
I love Flippy Wet.
Can't see it, they guap. I can't see it, they guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. Leave me, I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, eat me. She won't please me, cause she need me. Like me, like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. Put his soul into the us never them. You ain't that, I'm him. You get zapped if it's static. That vet, it gon' fume. I'm a vet, little dude. You a pet, do what I say, not what I do. Tell him sit. Come here, I just seen some down the block. From here, no, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. Can't see it, they walk. Yeah. They can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you. Need me. She won't please me. Like me. Be like mine. Like me. She like mine. Like me. She like mine. Like me. She like mine. Man, I need water, tell her water. Need it, tell her water. Daughter, she took. I'm not vegan. I bet I put on a shit. Put on a bus. Have it gone by the weekend. Water. I'm on the deep end. I'm on the deep end. Yeah.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic and the Chicago Bulls. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the forward position, it's Wagner and Ben Carroll. Harris is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Here's Jordan. There's Rose with the 3. Kept alive. Open for 3. And another shot. Goes up with it again. Shot's good by Gilmore.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Here's Fultz. Stolen by Rose. Jumps up and finished off by Rose.
Really good anticipation by Derrick Rose. Comes up with the theft and then gets an opportunity for his teammate at the other end.
And it's the Magic's ball. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Carter. Rodman grabs the rebound.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
That puts them in the lead.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan was such a musical rhythm to his game.
Wagner outside. To the middle. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Pippen. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Pippen's got 5 now.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
And finished off by Ben Carroll.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Down low. And finished off by Wagner.
I tell you, don't be surprised when Franz Wagner gets up above the rim and finishes. This guy loves to attack the basket.
On the wing, Rodman. He tries for three. Rebound by the Magic. Harris with it. Picked up by Rodman. Deep two from Wagner. And Pippen pulls it down. Bulls trail by three. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Rose gets the bucket.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
And it's Orlando's ball. Wagner passes to Harris. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. A new lineup here for the Bulls. Orlando making some changes.
Chicago on the Bulls.
To the wing right side. Pass to Ross. Lets it go with a three. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Magic ball.
Orlando leading by 4. Anthony, the pass to Bull. Back to Anthony. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The pass to Sloan. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Love.
Goodness. It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Noah in the post. He's defended by Wagner. Noah's shot is off.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Suggs passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Bulls trail by 6. Butler attacking. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Suggs. Now Ross. Wagner outside. Back to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. And Ross with the slam.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
From deep. And the Bulls get it back. Love kicks to Butler. Over Bull. It's Butler that time on the assist by Love.
Now, this is where Jimmy Butler started on the offensive end. The mid-range game has always been solid.
And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Magic out in front, up 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Fans, make some noise for your...
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. Banchero out there with Bamba. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Banchero, another shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Knocks it loose.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Here are the Magic now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pippen with it. Defended now by Wagner. Takes the 13-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Bulls foul. Artist.
He's checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Banchero.
Team foul. In for the Magic. Wendell Carter
And we're now
Jr.
about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Fultz. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
On the wing, Harris to the inside. Stolen by Pippen, feeling it out a bit. They grabbed their own miss. Jordan kicks to Pippen. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Magic ball.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic.
Chicago
trailing by 2. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you, so make some noise. Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago.
Chicago making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Dives for it, and another turnover here by Chicago.
Orlando ball.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint, here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Carter against Noah. Lets it go from 11. Chicago grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Knocked away and stolen by Love. Here's Butler. That's in there. Love with the assist. Butler's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Boy, out in transition, Butler gets his eyes on the rim, and there's no denying him.
Fultz kicks to Harris. Passes it to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocked loose. Butler with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
This to me is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. .157 left now here in the second. Anthony, the pass to Ross. Now, here's Suggs. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
.146 left in the first half of the game. Sloan's shot is off.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Levine's checked in for Butler. Good on both. Here's Theus to the left wing. Here's Sloan. Pass to Theus. Outside, Levine. The three ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Deep two from Ross. Another miss by Orlando.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Levine, good.
Wow, you can see why this team is so excited about this young talent. Levine from the parking lot.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Lets the three fly. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Levine's shot is off. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Ross. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. 23 seconds left in the first half. Ross has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. There's the pass to Theus. The three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He's just got a great touch from beyond the arc. Even back to his days as a fellow running rebel at UNLV, Theus has always been able to shoot the lights out.
Here's Bull with 2 seconds left. Misses at the rim. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They were able to take control of the second quarter and finish the half. And it's just about time.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty highly contested game. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Bulls leading by 5. We've got Derrick Rose. Rodman is out there with Pippen, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. A shot by Jordan, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harris misses. Pass to Gilmore. Fast break. Here comes Chicago, and the basket is good. Gilmore's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Nice delivery by Gary Harris. We know this guy can knock down shots, but you love to play with an unselfish player.
Back to Rose. Over Harris. Tries again. Count the basket. Rodman's got his first bucket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Wagner.
Yeah, and Gilmore's presence alone is enough to have an impact at the defensive end. Just knowing he's in the neighborhood bothers opposing shooters.
Count it. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got 8.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Fultz finds Harris. Harris draws the double. Banchero with the ball. Jordan on him. And it's Banchero missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The Magic trail by 11. Harris up top, defended by Rodman. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That'll be his third foul so far. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Harris.
Magic substitution, Jonathan Isaac.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Fultz. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Rose.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
It's stolen by Rose. And now the Bulls on the break. Puts it up from 15, and he hits the jump shot. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the rise and fire, now money in the bank for Derrick Rose. What beautiful development of the jump shot.
Fultz against Rose. Now Fultz. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Some changes for Chicago. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodman. Butler comes in for Michael Jordan. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Derrick Rose. Orlando also making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Carter. Jalen Suggs comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz.
As comfortable as anybody from deep, you cannot leave Cole Anthony open.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. From past the arc, Isaac. And Isaac stays with it.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
And here's Armstrong. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Bol, he's checked in for Orlando. Terrence Ross comes in for Wagner. The Magic trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Suggs.
Chicago foul.
Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Now, here's Bamba. D right on him. Here's Ross. A second chance effort.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Chicago making a switch here.
For your Bulls, Reggie Theus.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Inside, here's Suggs.
One of the things you have to admire about Jalen Suggs, the aggressiveness, the willingness to make plays.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Theus, the pass to Levine. Here's Theus over Anthony. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Second chance shot. Here's Kukoc. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Magic ball.
That's Orlando's ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Thank you to the Bulls kids. One more big round of applause, fans.
1:09 left to play in the third. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Here's Gilmore. He has 6. Takes the 3. And it's Theus missing. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And Orlando making a change here. Wagner's checked in. 43 seconds left in the third. Anthony taking his time here. Suggs kicks to Wagner. And he hits it to tie the game up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
16 feet away. Kukoc gets the bucket. Kukoc has got his first 2 points of the night.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Magic.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Gilmore. Ross grabs the board. Anthony right side. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
The Magic, 52.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Time for the fourth quarter.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. And it's Fultz in at the 1.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
to the left side wing. Jordan outside for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Bulls lead by one.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Harris outside. Now the dish to Banchero. Over Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Rose with the ball. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
It helps to have the basketball on the string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Rodman with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. No good that time. Orlando leading. Banchero dishes to Fultz. Good. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, he had trouble making. Shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Carter finds Fultz. Now Banchero. Passes to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fultz. The rebound by Pippen. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Wagner. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Rodman passes to Rose. Over Fultz. Rose can't hit. Magic leading by 3. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Gary Harris.
And maximum effort. That's what you see from Scottie Pippen game after game. He looks for ways to affect the game every minute.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Well, Markelle Fultz doing a little bit of orchestration right there. Nice pass.
And the Bulls call timeout here. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
He continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Butler, he's checked in for Chicago. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Wagner kicks to Fultz. Dishes to Banchero. Rodman brings the double team. Banchero passes to Harris. Floats one. Softly drops in the floater. And the Magic lead by 3.
Pressure. Gary Harris says, I don't know what that is. Big time bucket.
From deep, Jordan drills it from outside. Jordan's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Chicago.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this,
2 minutes
watch out.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fultz against Rose. Fultz kicks to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. Rodman with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Goes up. And then Rodman with the dunk.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Rose against Fultz. Rebounded by Rose.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Got that one up quick. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Fultz kicks to Cook. Harris against Pippen. Stolen by Pippen. He dishes it to Rose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the grizzled veteran Rose, no stranger to having to up the ante and come up quick.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Anthony's checked in for the Magic.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Anthony. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The pass to Gilmore. It's stolen by Banchero.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Jordan looking around. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Chicago.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance. Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have a clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. It's the Denver Nuggets facing the West All-Stars. Tip-off goes to Denver. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Thompson. Anthony out there with Jokic. Then it's Lever. And it's English in at the 3. He had a nice open look right there. Jokic has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Nuggets. James outside to the wing on the left. Jokic kicks to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
Here's Doncic. The pass to Jokic. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Anthony.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's English. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And so James will bring it up for the West. Curry outside. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Denver's head coach. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Here's English. Following the basket by Giannis. Lever finds Thompson. Anthony trying to get open.
And as good as he's been in the NBA, we're looking at one of the greatest college players of all time. Thompson at NC State was a beast. The Wolfpack were dominant when Thompson was there.
The first one falls. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
LeBron outside. From downtown. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You can't give LeBron space from deep. I mean, you're asking for him to rein in threes if you do.
Jokic with the bounce pass. Here's English. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And that's what Curry will do for you. Force the defender to commit, absorb the contact, and get to the line.
West All-Stars shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And both free throws good for Curry. It's been a slow start here for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Here's English. And another miss by Denver. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. Antetokounmpo passes to LeBron. Sinks the three-pointer. James has got 6.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's English. Lever passes to English. 5 on the clock. To stop the run. No good there. And the West will go the other way with it. Outside Curry. Pass to Giannis. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Mutombo misses. The West leading by 11. The shot by George, wide open. And the West hit again from deep.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far. Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Sabonis kicks to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Iverson. Here's Vandeweghe. No good, unable to end this run.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A shot by Paul, no good. The Nuggets trail by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good anticipation by Issel. He just knows where to be to collect the offensive board.
Outside, Sabonis. Feeds it to George. Up top, Gobert. Covered by Mutombo. 59 seconds left in the first. Here's Iverson going inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after, keep attacking, and see what happens.
And that one's good, George.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Paul left side. Round the pass to Sabonis. From the stripe. And he hits the jump shot.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Issel gets the bucket.
At home near the paint, that's where Issel likes to operate. And when he does, he is a scoring machine.
Here's Paul. Iverson grabs the board.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And so it's the West All-Stars sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Damian Lillard out there with Doncic. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Simmons. And it's James in at the small forward position. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Anthony. Great tee that time from Giannis. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's Lillard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the West leads by 18.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Alex English. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, when you think of Alex English, I think about all of the buckets he gave me and everybody else during his time of ravaging defenses. He's a volume shooter and a big-time scorer.
On the wing, James. Back to Lillard. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 6.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
English on the wing. James covering. Here's Lever. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Giannis. 10 points for him.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Denver calls timeout. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. Stephen Curry comes in for Lillard. And here are the Nuggets now. Lever. It doesn't go for him. Curry with the defensive effort. LeBron against English. James the bounce pass. And a deep three from Curry. No good that time. And it's Denver the other way. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Thompson finds Jokic. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Here's Peck. And block. That one goes careening off the glass.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And again, Denver no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Denver calls timeout.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Dan Issel and Tony McDyess.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nice shot by Thompson.
Slipping past the contact there. Thompson does a nice job on his way into the shot.
LeBron outside. Some nice passing here by the West. From the arc. And Stephen Curry gets the three. Curry's got 5 now.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Phillips passes to Beck. Dishes it to McDyess.
2 minutes remaining.
Kicks to Thompson.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Pass to Phillips. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Giannis. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's McDyess. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. McDyess has got his first points in this one.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Curry passes to Doncic. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Gobert comes in for Jokic. And Chris Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. Allen Iverson's checked in for Denver. Abdul-Rauf comes in for Chauncey Billups. And James throws it down.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
Iverson outside. Here's Beck, covered by LeBron. A floater. The shot off that time. So it's the West now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Chris Paul, one of the best foul shooters in the history of the NBA. I mean, he's not a guy you want to send to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Chris.
And both free throws good from Paul.
Chris Paul sets a fantastic example for younger players. I mean, CP3 defines what it means to be a pro.
Pass to Abdul-Rauf. He dishes it to Mutombo. Iverson outside. Now Mutombo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock is at 3. Here's Vandeweghe. LeBron grabs the miss. It's stolen by Mutombo. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the West. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
So on the floor for Denver, Anthony is out there with Jokic. Then it's Thompson. Then there's English. And it's Lever in at the point guard position. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
English finds Anthony. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Nuggets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And he makes all 3. And here's Doncic. Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, how about an athletic play by Curry? There's some contact, but he slips by it and gets it to go.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
James in the post. He's guarded by English. Connects from 3-point range. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Now the pass to Carmelo. Back to English. And the jam by English.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
James, the pass to Jokic. LeBron kicks to Curry. Fires the 3. They get it back. And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, and stronger than that wiry frame would indicate. Curry does a great job of shaking off the hit here and a potential and one.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Jokic. Sabonis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Paul George is checked in for LeBron. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Luka Doncic.
Arguably the most impactful player in modern NBA history, Stephen Curry has changed how the game is played, really making this more of a 3-point shooting league.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Thompson with it. Lillard picks him up. Ahead. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Sabonis with the bucket.
Hey, Sabonis will occasionally shoot some threes, but this area is where he's most comfortable.
Anthony right side. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Quite simply, Stephen Curry is the best jump shooter in the history of our great game. And I don't know if it's even a debate.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Curry. Outside George. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lever passes to English. Nice D from Sabonis. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the West. Here's Lillard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over the open teammates right on time and on target now.
So for the West, Gobert comes in for Ben Simmons. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Stephen Curry. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mutombo is checked in for Jokic. McDyess comes in for English. Allen Iverson's checked in for Thompson. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Lever. Pass to Lillard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 6 points for Damian Lillard. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense. And that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
To the middle, here's Sabonis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sabonis has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
And here's Anthony for 3. That shot, no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Brown inside the line, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Brown's got 5.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You got to love how clever he is with the ball.
Passes it to McDyess. In the corner, Billups with it, and stolen by Lillard. Bounce pass from Sabonis. There's the lob to Sabonis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Anthony, the pass to Iverson. Bucket is good. Iverson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Brown kicks to Lillard. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Deep 2 from Anthony, and Denver again with the bucket.
When the opportunity presents itself now, Anthony will not hesitate. He just pulls right up. Bam.
And here's Brown outside, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the West All-Stars. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Abdul Rauf. They've got Jaylen Brown. Sabonis is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Doncic, and it's Paul in at the point. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now.
And Mutombo doesn't get bothered easily by contact. It's almost as if he embraces the challenge of converting through it.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Back to Doncic. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Jokic has checked in for Brown. And Doncic hits it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Phillips passes to Vandeweghe. To the inside. Sabonis with the steal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
That is just a
superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Phillips passes to Issel. No good on the shot. Good defense by Jokic. And the West All-Stars have possession. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Phillips, no good. Here's Paul. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Paul! Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight.
Exceptional focus from the veteran point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. James checked in for the West.
Now into the lineup are your West All-Stars. LeBron James.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. For the three. Phillips, no good. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Jokic kicks to LeBron. The offensive rebound. Doncic passes to Giannis. And he can't bank that one in. Doncic with the steal. Hits the jump hook.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Abdul Rauf against Paul. And taken away by Paul. Here's Giannis. Finished off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense with no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
With the drive. Abdul Rauf kicks to Phillips. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the rejection by Giannis. LeBron with it. Down low. Stolen away. And they're moving it up. To stop the drought, Vandeweghe passes to Abdul Rauf. Outside, Phillips. Trains the three-pointer. Phillips has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Taking advantage of the opportunity to put his range to good use. Phillips, very effective from behind the arc.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Shot from 16. Here's Beck. The West grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to Paul. And here's LeBron outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Phillips. Here's Vandeweghe. Covered by LeBron. Abdul Rauf. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
A floater, and he lays it up and in. Vandeweghe's got his first best.
Timeout. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Curry. Count that one.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
So it's Denver now. And the pass to Vandeweghe. Here's Abdul-Rauf, guarded by Curry. And Denver again with the bucket.
Abdul-Rauf.
Now, here's Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Curry. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Pass to Vandeweghe. Abdul-Rauf against Curry. Here's Iverson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Luka Doncic.
It's on Luka Doncic.
Baiting defenders in the fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
Free throw good. Iverson. And both free throws good for Iverson. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Here's James, and James throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Vandeweghe passes to Iverson. Now McDyess. Lets a floater go, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Shots good by Vandeweghe.
Good and deceptive quickness for a forward. Vandeweghe pops in the mid-ranger here.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
James, and he converts the layup. 31 points for LeBron.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit, only crew, no friends. When you see me, that shit, they ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face, China on the base. We be in a place like the K.City. They watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Flay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me.